You've spent a long time wondering if your heart will ever open again, like it's some locked door that refuses to budge no matter how hard you push. You've watched life go on around you, noticed other people falling in love, smiling at dinners, holding hands, and somewhere deep down, you've wondered if it's even possible for you to feel that way again. And here's the thing, it absolutely is. You just need to recognize the signs that your heart is quietly, patiently ready. Sign 1. You survived the heartbreak without losing yourself. This isn't about pretending you're fine or acting like the pain never existed. You remember the nights you cried, the endless loops of what went wrong, the moments you thought you couldn't go on. And yet, here you are, noticing the past without sinking back into it, sometimes even finding humor in how dramatic your mind once was. That laughter isn't flippant, it's proof. Proof that survival happened, that your heart endured, and that it is capable of opening again. Sign 2. You can be alone and still feel complete. Being alone doesn't terrify you anymore. You can enjoy a quiet meal, a solo walk, or a long evening with a book or a show without checking your phone every 5 minutes for distraction. This doesn't mean you're avoiding love. It means you're entering potential connection from wholeness, not desperation. Real love can only grow when it enhances a heart that already feels full. Sign 3. Curiosity has returned. You notice people again, not with suspicion, overanalysis, or self-protection, but with genuine interest. You can laugh at their jokes, ask questions, and engage without overthinking every response. This subtle curiosity is a sign that your heart is softening without fear, ready to explore, to connect, and to appreciate someone for who they are, not what they could fix in you. Sign 4. Patience comes naturally. You no longer feel compelled to rush. You can linger in conversation, enjoy small moments, and allow intimacy to unfold without panic. Patience isn't passivity, it's emotional maturity. You've learned that love grows steadily, and the willingness to let it develop at its own pace shows you're ready for connection built to last. Sign 5. Boundaries feel firm but gentle. You can say no without guilt and honor your own needs without shame. Boundaries aren't walls, they're the structures that let intimacy thrive safely. If you can protect your emotional space while remaining open to connection, it's proof that love can enter your life without chaos or compromise. Sign 6. Humor has returned. You can laugh at yourself, the awkwardness of new interactions, and even at the way your mind once overcomplicated every text or glance. That laughter isn't avoidance, it's liberation. It signals that your heart is ready to enjoy connection without the weight of anxiety, expectation, or perfectionism. Sign 7. Gratitude for your own company grows stronger. You appreciate your routines, hobbies, and small victories without needing someone else to validate them. That gratitude means you bring fullness to a relationship rather than deficit. Real love thrives when it enhances someone already complete, not when it tries to fix emptiness. Sign 8. Attraction feels grounded. You notice people for who they truly are, not for what they could become or provide. You admire quirks, laugh at jokes, and feel connection without obsession. This grounded attention shows that you're capable of real, balanced love. Sign 9. Vulnerability feels safe. You can share your thoughts, fears, and feelings without panicking or self-sabotaging. Revealing your true self isn't reckless. It's proof that you can be open and authentic in connection, capable of trust and ready to be seen. Sign 10. Hope exists without desperation. You allow yourself to hope that love is possible again, even with scars, doubts, and past mistakes. It's hope without clutching, without dependence on outcome, a soft, steady trust that love can return, and when it does, it will be mutual, tender, and genuine. All these signs live quietly, often unnoticed until you pause to recognize them. They aren't loud, dramatic, or immediate. They are subtle, persistent shifts that reveal your heart's readiness. Humor, patience, curiosity, and awareness weave through them all, softening your approach and opening you to connection. Notice these moments in yourself. The subtle enjoyment of your own company, the laughter at your overthinking, the willingness to linger in conversations, the gentle assertion of boundaries. All of them are proof. Love doesn't require perfection, only presence. And the fact that you can recognize these signs means your heart is ready to walk back into tenderness, trust, and real connection. By now, you might notice that these signs aren't just abstract ideas. They show up in the way you live, in your gestures, your thoughts, and the quiet moments when you think no one is watching. You see it in your own patience, the way you can linger in conversation without rushing, or in the way you can enjoy a shared joke without overthinking how it will be interpreted. These are subtle proofs that your heart is softening without losing its wisdom. Sign 1, surviving heartbreak, now carries a different energy. It's no longer just survival, it's quiet. Mastery. You survived, and in doing so you learned what matters, what doesn't, and how to navigate your own feelings with care. You recognize the patterns that once trapped you, and you can smile at your own past overreactions. Humor lingers in these moments, not dismissive, but liberating. It reminds you that your mind can be dramatic, yet your heart remains resilient. Sign 2, enjoying your own company deepens. You no longer need external validation to feel worthy. Solitude is comfortable. You can sit with your thoughts, immerse yourself in hobbies, or wander aimlessly and feel complete. This readiness ensures that love, when it comes, isn't about filling a void, but about sharing a life that is already whole. Curiosity, sign 3, extends naturally into interactions. You notice details without overanalyzing. You ask questions out of genuine interest rather than strategy. You laugh at quirks, appreciate differences, and allow yourself to notice another person without expecting them to fix or complete you. This subtle engagement is a sign your heart is ready to connect authentically. Patience, sign 4, shows up in the pauses. You can sit with uncertainty without panic. You allow moments to breathe, conversations to unfold, and connection to deepen at its own pace. Patience isn't inaction, it's awareness. And with awareness comes freedom. Freedom from rushing, freedom from needing outcomes to feel secure. Boundaries, sign 5, feel effortless yet firm. Saying no doesn't bring guilt. You protect your energy without resentment. These boundaries are the framework that allows intimacy to flourish safely. They signal to others, and to yourself, that love can exist without compromise to your integrity. Subtle humor threads through here too. You might remember the old days of over-apologizing for minor refusals, and now you can smile quietly at that overkill. Sign 6, humor, is the gentle soundtrack of readiness. You laugh at yourself, awkward moments, and your mind's tendency to catastrophize interactions. This laughter isn't superficial, it's proof of resilience and joy, a soft signal that your heart can enjoy love without fear or rigid expectations. Gratitude, sign 7, becomes tangible in your daily life. You notice the small pleasures, a warm cup of coffee, a good conversation, a quiet evening at home. Appreciating your own life and achievements doesn't close you off. It primes you to enter a relationship from fullness rather than lack. Real love thrives when both people bring a sense of wholeness to the table. Grounded attraction, sign 8, manifests as genuine appreciation for others as they are. You notice quirks, laugh at shared jokes, and admire qualities without layering them with fantasy or projection. This grounded attention shows readiness for connection that is authentic, balanced, and free from obsessive expectation. Vulnerability, sign 9, is no longer terrifying. You can express feelings, admit insecurities, and share desires without overthinking consequences or fear of judgment. Vulnerability signals readiness because love requires authenticity. Without it, intimacy is shallow or performative. When you can show yourself fully and still feel safe, your heart is prepared to both give and receive love. Finally, sign 10, hope without desperation, completes the picture. You allow yourself to hope again, lightly and steadily. You can dream of love without clinging, without demanding, and without fear. This hope is balanced. It holds space for possibility while staying grounded in reality. It's the quiet heartbeat that tells you, you are ready. All these signs are subtle, often overlooked, yet unmistakable. They're not flashy or loud. They live in the choices you make, the presence you carry, and the gentle laughter you can give yourself at your own tendencies. They are the proof that readiness isn't about rushing into love. It's about cultivating an internal environment where love can grow safely and beautifully. Humor, patience, curiosity, gratitude, and boundaries weave together like threads in a tapestry. You begin to notice that when you engage with someone new, these threads carry you forward. They keep interactions light yet meaningful, playful yet respectful. You don't force connection, you allow it to happen naturally. This is a key difference between someone who is ready and someone who is still carrying past wounds. Readiness invites love without desperation, without trying to control, without needing validation. Readiness also shows in subtle physical cues. Your chest might feel lighter, your shoulders softer, your breathing more natural. You can lean into conversation without tension, meet someone's gaze without fear, and laugh without hiding. These are small, almost invisible signs, but they reflect profound internal shifts. You may notice old habits fading. The constant self-scrutiny, the obsessive checking of texts, the replaying of interactions in your mind. These are quieter now. When they appear, you can smile at them, acknowledge them, and let them go. That ability to observe without reaction is a sign that you're not only ready for love, but prepared to engage with it wisely. And here's the beauty. These signs don't arrive all at once. They accumulate quietly over time. One day you laugh at your own dramatic thoughts. Another day you notice you can enjoy being alone. Then you catch yourself being patient, curious, or grateful without trying. Each subtle shift is proof that readiness isn't a state. It's a living process, gently unfolding within you. Presence anchors everything. When you are present, you notice joy, subtle cues, and genuine moments of connection. You can enjoy a conversation for what it is, not for what it might lead to. You can feel attraction without anxiety. You can be vulnerable without panic. You can laugh at yourself, your tendencies, and the absurdities of dating without guilt. Presence is the canvas upon which these signs of readiness paint themselves clearly. So recognize them. The subtle return of curiosity, humor, patience, gratitude, grounded attraction, vulnerability, hope, they are not theoretical. They are happening in real time, in your gestures, your thoughts, your presence, and your small actions. These signs tell you that you are ready to open your heart again, not because you're perfect or fully healed, but because you have cultivated the internal space for love to enter safely, wisely, and tenderly. And maybe most importantly, you're noticing that being ready doesn't mean rushing into something or demanding perfection from yourself or someone else. It means noticing these signs, leaning into them gently, and letting love arrive at its own pace. You are ready not because someone else completes you, but because your heart has prepared itself to engage fully, openly, and with joy. Pause for a moment. Feel it, the subtle hope, the gentle curiosity, the readiness that has been quietly building. This is your internal signal. Your heart has survived, softened, and strengthened. You are ready for real love again, and when it comes, you can meet it with awareness, presence, humor, and tenderness. Now comes the quiet part, the part where you notice not just the signs themselves, but the effect they have on you. Your heart feels lighter. Decisions feel less urgent. Even the thought of new love doesn't tighten your chest the way it once did. You realize slowly that readiness isn't a destination. It's a subtle unfolding, a gentle softening, and a steady trust in yourself and the process. You may still carry scars. Of course you do. They are the markers of the life you've lived, of the love you've experienced, and of the lessons you've survived. But the difference now is that scars are no longer chains. They are maps. They remind you of where you've been, what you've endured, and how much capacity your heart has to hold tenderness without losing itself. And somewhere between the resilience and the scars, the humor and the gratitude, your heart is quietly saying, I'm ready. Sign 1, surviving heartbreak, now feels less like a wound and more like a foundation. You can look at your past, feel its weight, and still choose joy. Sign 2, enjoying your own company is a sanctuary. You know how to be fulfilled alone, and that fulfillment becomes the soil for connection, love that grows naturally, without desperation or dependency. Curiosity, sign 3, has transformed into playful engagement. You notice others not with suspicion or fear, but with a light heart. You ask questions, you laugh, you explore, not to fix or control, but to connect. Patience, sign 4, lets you linger in moments, knowing that love unfolds at its own pace. Boundaries, sign 5, protect you without isolating you. Humor, sign 6, cushions the heart against fear and overthinking. Gratitude, sign 7, allows you to notice the small, almost invisible joys that make life and connection meaningful. Grounded attraction, sign 8, helps you appreciate someone fully as they are, not as you wish them to be. Vulnerability, sign 9, opens the door to authentic intimacy, and hope, sign 10, keeps your heart moving forward without clutching, without panic, without unrealistic expectation. And here's the beauty. These signs do more than signal readiness. They transform how you approach life itself. Decisions feel lighter. Interactions feel more genuine. Presence, once a luxury, becomes a natural state. You can laugh, you can linger, you can be seen, you can see others, and all of it feels easier than it used to. Perhaps the most profound shift is subtle. You no longer chase love as though it's a lifeline. You no longer measure your worth by another person's attention or approval. You've cultivated patience, boundaries, humor, and gratitude. You have survived, you have grown, and you have softened without losing your integrity. And in that space, love can enter without violence, without chaos, without desperate urgency. Notice how even the small things now carry meaning. A smile exchanged, a conversation that flows naturally, a quiet laugh shared over something trivial. They are not insignificant. They are the language of readiness. They are proof that love doesn't have to be explosive to be real. Sometimes it arrives gently, softly, and steadily, like the tide rolling in after a long wait. And then finally there is the release. You don't have to hold yourself in tension, anticipating pain or disappointment. You don't need to guard against loss or rehearse rejection. You can simply notice the signs within you, the survival, the curiosity, the patience, the gratitude, the humor, the grounded attraction, the vulnerability, the hope, and recognize the subtle truth. You are ready. Not perfect, not fully healed, not without scars, but present, alive, and willing. This readiness carries a freedom unlike any other. It is freedom from fear, from rushing, from overthinking, from trying to control outcomes that aren't yours to control. It is freedom to meet someone fully as yourself, without pretense or performance. It is freedom to love gently, to connect deeply, and to allow joy and tenderness to exist alongside the wisdom of experience. And so, in this soft, reflective moment, you can pause. You can breathe. You can feel the pulse of hope that has always been there beneath the layers of fear and heartbreak. You can smile quietly at your own resilience, at the subtle humor that has carried you through, at the awareness that you have grown enough to allow love to arrive safely and beautifully. Readiness is not loud. It does not demand attention. It does not require perfection. It lives quietly, persistently, tenderly within the way you move, think, laugh, and engage. It is a quiet revolution within the heart, a space where love can finally walk in without knocking, without hesitation, without fear. So when the next moment of connection appears, you will meet it fully. You will meet it with humor, patience, curiosity, gratitude, boundaries, vulnerability, and hope. You will meet it with the softness and wisdom that comes from surviving, thriving, and opening again. And when you do, you will know, readiness was never about rushing into love, nor about perfection. It was about allowing yourself to arrive, fully, gently, and entirely present, so that love, when it comes, can flourish naturally. Stay here for a moment. Feel it, the soft pulse of hope, the quiet courage, the readiness that has been building inside you. It has been patient, subtle, and persistent. And now, finally, it is ready to guide you. Love is not a distant dream. It is not a prize to be won. It is a gentle, steady unfolding that begins in your own heart. And when the time is right, it will arrive beautifully, softly, and wholly.